Club members, you have made it halfway through your 14-day core challenge. Today is mixing all of the challenges from the previous days into one. So we'll be moving through a few different exercises. Remember to take everything at your own pace. All you're going to need is your bodies and your mat. We are going to get into it right away, but first we're going to start by sitting up on those sits bones. Legs are nice and crossed. If you moved in the previous ones, you have done this before with me. You're going to wrap those hands around those rib cages, breathing in. Exhale, let it go. Maybe closing down those eyes and just slowly returning that focus into your breath. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Returning that focus to your breath, as that is what supports and guides your movements. Taking one final big breath in here. Exhale, let it go. From here, we are going to find ourselves seated nice and tall. You're going to flex those feet, and we're just going to take this all the way down onto our backs, but we're going to move nice and slow. So we're going to roll down that spine. Arms are coming nice and long. Legs remain nice and heavy. You're going to gently come all the way down, tucking that tailbone under, finding that C curve in your spine, imagining there's so much weight on those legs. One vertebrae at a time here, gently rolling all the way down, bringing those arms above the head. Big breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bringing those hands by your sides, bending those knees, planting those feet. You're going to bring those hands back behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Feet come up into your tabletop position, stacking those knees right here. From here, we're going to take it to 30 crisscrosses. So you're going to bring that left shoulder to that right knee and alternate right to the other side. So you breathe in to prep the body, exhale to switch. Good, finding it here. You switch. Beautiful. 5 down. You have 25 more to go. You've got it. Find that switch. Pulling that knee in, meeting in the center, extend. Good work. You've got it. You're 10 down. We're here for 20 more. You've got it. You twist and twist. Beautiful. 15 more. You've got it. Find it here. Breathe. Switch. And switch. You're here for 10, for 9, for 8. Breathe. You've got it. You're here for your final 6, 5. You're here for 4, final 3, final 2, final 1. Back through center, knees come in towards your chest. We're going to take this into our 100s progression. So you're going to bring those feet to plant, knees are bent. You're going to bring those hands right by your sides, and you're going to lift that chest up. You're going to find yourself here for 20 pumps. Good. Hold it here. The next 20, your knees are coming up into tabletop. Breathe here. Last 8 counts. Hold. You're here for 4, 3, 2, tabletop lift up. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Good. Breathe. Yes, you're going to bring those legs up nice and high for 4, for 3. Good. For 2. Legs straight above those hips. You're here for 20. Good. Breathe. Shoulders are lifted. Yes. You're here for 8, for 6. Back to tabletop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop. Good. Stay with it. You've got it. Hold. Breathe. We're going to take this to 45 degrees for your last 20 pumps. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Find those extensions. Good. 45 degrees. If you need to bring those legs back down to meet the ground, you always can. You're here for 8, for 7. Shoulders up. For 6. Final 5. You're here for 4. Last 3. You're going to take those legs down to a bend. In 3, 2, 1. Gently release down. Good. Take a big deep breath in. Hands down by your sides. You're going to bring those bodies up into a bridge pose. You're going to find those alternating marches. You're going to lift that right knee. You're going to lower it down. Good. You're here for 45 seconds, and you lower. Good, you find that march. Keeping nice and steady in that bottom leg, finding that support, engaging in that lower abdominal while holding that glute contraction. For 15, you've got lift up and lower it down. Find those marches, knees over top of hips, engage your core. Strong, feeling each corner of those feet on the ground, shoulders are pressed into the mat beneath you. You've got it, you're here for 8. For 7, you're here for 6. Good for 5. Last 4. You're here for 3. Final 2. Last one, slowly coming all the way down. We're going to take this into rolling like a ball, grabbing the backs of those thighs, and from here you're going to come up into a reverse crunch up, come up into your V-sit sitting, and gently roll down, finding that rolling like a ball, back up into your V-sit. Few more, just like this, roll down, good. Find that nice reverse crunch, reach, good. V-sit at the top, find that lift. Beautiful, shoulders back. One last one here. You hold up at the top. Can you reach those arms to those toes? For 15 seconds, hold. Breathe. Good, eyes forward, nice and strong in your center. You're here for your final 4. Last 3. You're here for 2. Last one, tuck those toes under, find a little push. You're coming down onto your forearms. We're taking this into your nice low plank. So coming up onto those toes, pressing into those forearms, finding that tailbone, tuck it under, squeeze, engage, and hold. This is that mind over matter piece. You hold that center nice and strong. Good. This is where you tell yourselves that you can keep going, you can keep those bodies up, you can keep those knees lifted. You absolutely can. It's 45 seconds only. You have 25 more seconds to go. You've got this. Keep that center strong. If you need to drop to those knees, you can find those knees, holding that hinge in those hips, squeezing all the way from those heels up to those hips. Hold your backs nice and strong. Don't forget to breathe. Hold that breath. Good. Thinking about something else here, thinking about a yummy meal that you're going to make after this. Whatever you're going to reward yourself with, make it a big one. You've got it. You're here for 8. For 7, you're here for 6. Hold nice and strong. You've got it. You're here for 4. Final 3, stay with me. You're here for 2. Last one, gently bring it down. Knees wide, arms come nice and long in front of you. Find that stretch in the body. Good, taking a big deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more big breath. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful job. Slowly rolling the bodies up. We are going to find ourselves in a seated position. You're going to reach those arms up to the sky. And gently bring those palms to heart center. Exhale. Good job. You are halfway through your 14-day core challenge. Quick, little effective movements, and it builds the burn. So good job. Thank you so much for moving with me, and I will see you on day number 8.